I think she said something earlier that really caught my attention. Was a lot of people take this time to boast, and you didn't do that. You were very humble in your approach, and she gave you a lot of thorough questions. So
Yeah.
you've had some interviews, but I think to me this is. I'm taken aback by the interview. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Like, how does it feel? You know,
That's interesting because I remember we had that conversation and we there was something we were talking about and um I'm always like moving forward. Like as an artist, I'm always sort of pushing forward. Like I'm constantly pushing forward, and sometimes like I was talking to John, and he was like, "Don't forget all the stuff you've already accomplished. Like you had movies in Sam Goody back in the day, like like
and blockbuster.
yeah, like don't forget about that stuff. Like because I'm always so focused on like never stopping. Like um I had to sort of learn to appreciate the things that I was had done. Um, because you know how artists like we're never satisfied. We're always like, no, yeah, but the next one will be better. Like, but I just got so much more I want to do. Um, and so I'm just an artist. I'm just an artist that just wants to tell stories. Like I don't and have people like appreciate the work, but I never found I never understood. I guess I kind of understand, but I never saw the point of like, yeah, uh, like I don't um, throwing things around like that, like stuff you've done, and you know,
So you're
to me
you're a
that's
true
not
fan.
a yeah. I don't think a real artist does that. I think you allow people to do that for you, but you don't do it. Like you don't you know boast and brag because you no matter how great you are you didn't do it alone. It took a whole army of people to do it. So I to me that would feel fake. Like if I'm like, yeah, my movie did this, and we did a nationwide release, and we made this, and it was over here, but I'm like, no, that was a collective. Like I couldn't have done that without those people. So I just don't if anything, I'm just appreciative of like having those experiences of working with um, so many people and having like it's beautiful when it's like a family affair. Like you feel like it's a family, and you're like everybody's bringing their best to the table, and um, yeah, I just appreciate those moments, but I don't feel the need to talk like that. I don't know. Um, Yeah, I just want to just continue to make art, and if people react to it in a good way, then great. You know. Um, yeah, but yeah, no, this has been the. I've done a lot of interviews. This has been the best interview I've ever had. Like, yeah, like it took me back to so many things that I forgot about. You know, like, yeah, yeah. But that's why I love film coverage. Like that's why I love what you guys do because um, it's not about the surface stuff. Like you know what I mean? Like it's every time I watch film coverage, I don't care who it is uh, or how much you know, you will always gain a gain knowledge or insight. You know what I mean? Because it's and then you also find like kindred uh spirits or energy because you realize that you're not alone. Like you're the stuff you did that you thought you were crazy for doing, someone else has done it. Someone else has done a little crazier, You thought making a feature in 3 weeks was nuts. Somebody made one in one day, or somebody, you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, maybe I'm not so crazy. Maybe, like there's a solidarity and there's like a brotherhood there that you didn't know was there, and people who had similar feelings and people who have made similar sacrifices, and it's a community thing. It's not people sort of lording over you and looking down at you and like, you can't even talk to these people, and they're just up here and they're you know drinking their like spring water or whatever. Like it's very much like I feel like it's like a family, communal, tribal thing, with film covers. Like it's like a tribe of artists, and that's really cool, man.